Hello, welcome back to the Barrett channel today for a brand new video. We are in Western Cape in South Africa. Now, we're doing a very special video today. I know I say that every time, however, it really is. We are going to be doing a safari at Aquila Game Reserve. So we've been presented with a great opportunity to come here and experience, the local way, go around and seeing all the animals, and we're going to be seeing them in their natural environment. And so we're ready to hop onto the safari truck now, and we're going to take the camera along with us and see what we find. So blessed to have the opportunity to do this. The closest I've ever gotten to seeing these kinds of animals is behind bars in a zoo, and this is just completely on a different level. I'll never go to a zoo again. I don't agree with them, and we're sort of seeing them in their natural habitat, so I'm really looking forward to this.
You mentioned earlier how much food elephants eat. You mentioned 200 to 300 kilos a day.
Yes.
So on this reserve, is there enough on the land for them, or do you have to give them any additional food in their
specifically
diet?
what we basically do, we do supplement feed about 10% of their diet, just trying to keep that natural balance. As we said, that elephants eat about 200 to 300 kilograms a day.
That's a lot.
Oh yeah, they're very destructive if it comes to vegetations. So basically that's why we're trying to keep this natural balance, so that other animals also actually have food to feed off the land. So that's why we supplement feed 10% of the diet, just to keep that natural balance.
So obviously if you have too many elephants in a small space, that's going to become a problem, because they'll just eat everything.
They will
basically.
eat everything. I'll probably give a place like this, so let's say we have about 10 elephants. I'll give a place like this a couple of months, a year max. There will be nothing.
All gone.
It's all gone.
Right, so we're getting back in the truck. Getting back in the truck again, because the elephants are fast approaching and literally right by us. Had we not got this ranger guy here, it's like I just don't feel any fear, because you perceive elephants to be nice and cuddly, gentle elephants, but the guy's saying they could like kill you in an instant with a truck, with a trunk. Those rhinos are huge. Holy moly.
They look like they could do
They're massive, aren't they?
So I notice here there's like a herd of zebras, and there's a couple of rhinos sort of mingling with them. Are they friendly with each other, or?
Oh yes, they can be friendly with each other. It's all about the food. If there's a lot of food around, everybody will be happy. Everybody actually gets a little bit. But if one of these zebras actually gets too close to the rhinos, they will get aggressive and actually try to push them away.
Right. Are they always on land, or do they ever sort of venture into the water?
They tend to, especially in the hot summer's days, they tend to want to venture to waters where they roll around in the mud, just to try to cool the body down and keep away the flies and the pests around them. But you'll also see that rhinos, actually, the skin of the rhino is almost about 2 centimeters thick.
Is it?
Yes,
Well,
that's why they can survive. Yeah, that's why they can survive in cold areas like these.
So I've just learned a couple of interesting facts about the rhinos, actually. They can charge at anything up to 40 kilometers an hour, which is incredible. I mean, these enormous, heavy animals, even elephants, can go up to speeds like that, and you think, how are they moving that quickly when they're huge, And the other thing is, rhinos, if they see small fires, they'll actually go and put them out, because their skin is like 2 centimeters thick. They can literally go over and not really feel too much heat, and they'll stamp them out because it's affecting their territory. which I thought was incredible. Obviously, they're not going to be able to use them to go into house fires and raging fires and put them out, but it's amazing that they do those kinds of things, you know. These shows that come out that like David Attenborough and stuff does, it really does give you a good insight into what it's actually like in the wild, because it's a brutal world out there. Definitely. I mean, you know, when you need food, you got to go out and get it. I mean, they're lucky for elephants and things like that, where the vegetation grows everywhere and they can get the vast majority of their diet on the floor. However, someone like a predator, like a lion, they have to work hard for their food.
Oh, definitely. They need to actually go out, and especially with lions, they usually hunt actually in the late afternoons, because during the hot summer days, they actually get too hot. So that's why a lot of people say lions are basically lazy animals. They're not lazy, they're just clever. They save up all the 80% of the time. They actually just lie about sparing all their energy, and in the late afternoons, that's when they go out and hunt. That's when they start using
it all in one go.
Exactly.
So they can confirm the kill. Is it typically buffaloes they go for, or do they go for other animals too?
They go for other animals too. Easiest prey are always the smallest ones, and the smaller, weaker ones like babies, zebras, baby springboks. They always go with the smaller and weaker ones. But when hungry enough, they will go for bigger animals, and that's where the whole pride actually comes together.
Right. Do you ever get to see, like, you know, that in action, or is it quite rare?
No, it's actually quite rare where you basically see that, especially in big areas. It's very rare where you basically see that. If you do see it, you're really lucky to see something like that.
Yeah. We're blessed with the weather, haven't we?
We absolutely are.
It's absolutely world class.
Look at that for a blue sky. We've stopped here, which is about halfway round our sort of game to a safari thing. It's an area where you stop for a bit of a drink, a toilet break, etc, etc. And interestingly, I've noticed this on the wall behind me, and there's a big Huawei logo on it. Now, as you know, we spent a lot of time in China. Huawei's a huge company there, but most people think they're involved in like telephone, handsets, 5G, communications like that. But actually a large part of their business is solar energy. And speaking to a few of the guys here, what this is all about is that they previously used to use a diesel generator to power this place where they hold events for their tourists and customers. But diesel generators are dirty, they're noisy, they're smelly. And this solution here that Huawei have provided, it's a total eco-friendly, clean energy solution. And up on the roof of this building, there's some solar panels. And they then feed into this control unit, which then has some storage batteries in. And during the day, the solar panels charge up the batteries. And then in the evening, those power from those batteries run all the electrical systems here, so lighting, and there's also a well over there which they get water from. It also powers the pump to that water. And from talking to the guys here, in the not too distant future, they're going to expand the solar solution to the whole park and all the lodge where we stay in. So it will mean that the whole of the reserve will be running on solar renewable energy from the African sun. And I think you know, more places around the world and you know, everywhere need to start adopting this kind of technology, and Huawei are one of the largest, if not the largest supplier of solar equipment in the world, and that's a fact that many people are not aware of. Next on the agenda is you're going to see lions. For the first time I've ever seen a lion that's not been pacing up and down in a cage at a zoo. I'm really hoping we do actually see some lions, because they're like, you know, Lion King of the jungle, aren't they, and all that. So
So what's happening here, this white car that you just saw go past is being used as kind of bait to lure the lions out, because that car is typically what they use to feed the lions out of. We're hoping anyway what's going to happen is when the car goes near them, the car's going to drive back towards us, and then they're going to follow, and then we're going to be able to get some good shots for you.
They just look powerful, don't they? You know, you just just so majestic, aren't they? Lions, they know they're like the boss man, and they just like, I just take my time, I'm in no rush. You know, nobody's gonna hassle me, kind of thing.
Yes.
Are the female ones like, or the male ones more aggressive then?
Females are the more aggressive ones. The males are the more chill back, laid back ones. But the only times when basically males also go out and hunt when it's bigger animals, like let's say a rhino, if they're really hungry, a rhino, buffaloes. That's when the males tend to actually jump in and help.
Right, okay.
Because they're more powerful. That's why males have to eat first, so they can build up their strength.
Right.
And then the females actually do, and the cubs just sneaks in a little bit of meat if they can.
Wow.
How fast can these run?
The top speed.
They run at 105 kilometers an hour.
Top speed, yes. But
Whoa.
average speed is
Are cheetahs a target for poaching just like every other one of the big five, or are they sort of not targeted as much?
Well, not as much, I would say, because cheetah's skin is not really used for clothing or anything like that, because it's just solid black spots, firstly, and secondly, a cheetah's skin is very thin, so as soon as you try to take the skin off, it will rip. But I would say for trophies, like having the head or something like that, but yeah, not as much. But I would say taking them out of the wild, breeding with them, and then selling them on the black market, that is the big pet trade and all of that.
Decided he didn't want to go.
And look at that, it's literally left a cloud of dust behind as well. They pick up some serious speed there, don't they?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So we are back at the resort after doing that safari. That was an unbelievable, unforgettable experience. How close we were able to get to all the animals in their natural environment was a once in a lifetime opportunity. So really thankful to have done that, and all of you watching have made that possible for us to be able to do this. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Please smash that thumbs up if you did, and we will see you in the next one. For now, take care.